So I do, welcome back to the channel. You currently join me in Holyhead. Just about to start my sunset to sunrise trip for 2023. So I've bobbed across this afternoon, left home about 1ish. It's now 5:15. So I've just stopped at Morrison's there to get a bit of petrol, make sure I've got a full tank, and according to this we're 1 mile away from the lighthouse. So basically sunset to sunrise is an organised event put on for bikers for Macmillan. So I'll put a link in the description so you can have a look, have a gander at that. And it's an organised event put on by bikers for Macmillan. They raise money every year for Macmillan Cancer Care. So they're quite well utilised by people who have been through the journey of cancer and those that have come out the other side and those that are going through it at the time. So Macmillan Cancer Care, Macmillan Nurses is what the money's raised for. So yeah, like I was saying, sunset to sunrise, it's a flagship event by bikers from Macmillan, raising money for the Macmillan nurses that look after people with cancer and the journey through it and afterwards as well. A lot of people think it's just the palliative care they do, but they don't. They do absolutely everything. They're absolute diamonds, they are. So this is my 4th registered ride. I've only done 2. I did 2018, 2019. I registered for 20, but obviously the old virus came along, so it was postponed for 2019. It was 2020. It was postponed. 2021, and then 22 it was back on. But then I had COVID, so I couldn't do it. I had COVID. No problem. Just following some directions off my phone because that thing was useless. Yeah, so in 2020 I had COVID, and I did 11 days isolation or whatever it was, testing, and then at the end of my 11 days I had a week off before this event. I went back to work, but I was so struggling with me short breath, and yeah, I just didn't feel it was advisable to come and do an overnight ride on my motorbike. But even though it was for charity, that would have been a right challenge. It just didn't seem a sensible option, so I knocked it on the head last year. But I left my donation in and what have you. So this year, I'm here. So about 9:30 this evening, when the sun goes down over the South Stack lighthouse over the bay, we then head to Skegness, back this way, and then all the way across this route. I'll put a picture up, and that's the route we take. So this is just a little introduction in this video, just so you can see what I'm up to. That down there. Ooh. I'll nip down to the lighthouse and take some shots, and I'll put them on the end of this with a bit of boogie woogie like I normally do. But yeah, there's a link in the description to Macmillan. There's a link for bikers from Macmillan, and there's a link to my Just Giving page if you want to go and chuck 50p or a pound or whatever. Oh, look where you're going. Me, that is. We'll see how we get on. But for the record, I've ridden across here today from home. It's about 140 mile, is it? Oh, I missed that. Bike's just over 5 ton. I've done 114, had 20, so about 130 odd mile to here with the new screen, and I feel great. XR feels brilliant, planted, stunning. So a good successful ride, I think. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, and I will try, depending on how it looks in the dark on these cameras, I will try and make a bit of a vlog of this event. So as you can see at the moment, it's beautiful. In about 3 hours time, 4 hours time it's going to be, we're going to head back down here, and it's going to be all dusk, and there's about 90 bikes this year, so I'm told. So it could be quite an interesting run. So here we are. I shall speak to you soon. Ta-da. So welcome back. We're at South Stack Lighthouse up at Holyhead. Just a little spit of rain in here. Just had an engine fault pop up then. Just carry on. Go, go, go. Fault in the engine, onward journey possible. Ride carefully to the next specialist workshop. Engine, have it checked by a specialist workshop. Bastard. Well, that's the end of my sunset to sunrise then. It looks like my bike is kaput. So I need to turn these cameras off, see if I can get it running. I'll be back with you at some point. I do. So just a quick update from me then, as you probably saw in that last bit of the video, that the bike has broke down. It says forward movement possible. There's the camera. There's the lens, isn't it? So forward movement possible. You may continue to. It says forward movement possible. You may continue to a authorised dealer, but get it checked. So I've had to phone the RAC, and I'm now sitting in a little tiny hut, which the two people from the lighthouse RSPB people have given me the key and said, help yourself, put the key back through the letterbox before you go. So thank you very much. The lady was called Carol, and I can't remember the gentleman's name. I think his name was Ewan, might be wrong, but yeah, basically it's a little tiny hut where you buy tickets if you're going to go down to the lighthouse. Look, there's the hatch. Got a radio here to listen to. I've brought my lid and my bag in. Some plug sockets there, a bit of Wi-Fi. It's back outside in that reflection. So I'll keep you updated, and I will publish this as this is what happens type video, so we shall see. But I'm waiting for the RAC, and the last information I had was they were going to be here at 10 to 3. We're now 11:15, so we'll see what happens. But absolutely gutted, if I'm telling you the truth with you. I was really looking forward to doing this ride, like genuinely looking forward to it. It's quite an important one to me. I like raising money. If I'm able-bodied and capable, why not? And I love riding my bike, so why not? But oh well. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. Might be another video, might be on the end of this, but see what happens. Speak to you later. I'll do a quick update. I've just been messing about on the Facebook page for the BMW S1000XR, and a lot of people have said they had the same problem, and the wiring connector from the throttle comes off. Anyway, just gone over in the dark using a torch, and it was off. I have to bleep that out, or cut it out. Anyway, it's midnight now. I'm still in this hut, listening to Smooth North Wales, according to that. I daren't change it, it's not my hut. But no RAC. I've had a few messages saying they're en route. It's only 20 miles from here to Bangor, which is where I've been told the local depot is, so where's he gone? I'm tempted, because it's working, tempted to go home. I'm about 3 hours from home, so I won't get home till 3 in the morning anyway. But this youth's not going to turn up here till 3 in the morning, is he? So I might as well just go home. And if I have a problem on the way, I'll have to RAC it. I've got a feeling they're going to turn up. I tell him what's happened, he'll fire it up and go, well, there you go, no issue. You need to go BMW and get your warning light looked at. Because there's a warning light on it now. But no idea how that's come off, because for the vlogging, for the helmet vlog, I do put a remote round the brake reservoir cylinder, but that's nowhere near the throttle. The throttle's to the right of that. So I don't know how I've knocked it. Could have been when I washed it yesterday. I did wash it yesterday, which will surprise a lot of you. I actually washed the bloody thing. Anyway, I'll keep you informed, just letting you know, I think I've solved it myself from the car park, which is really annoying, because if I could have done that before the ride, I would have been on the ride, wouldn't I? But it sounded like an absolute bag of shite when I was on the phone to my dad. Even he said, oh, that doesn't sound right, I wouldn't risk it. But now it's sounding sweet again, like proper sweet. So I've got diagnostics at home, I can knock the light out myself at home. So I think I've got to do it, which I'm genuinely good about. Got my nice new hoodie that I got as part of the event. Bikers from Macmillan, nice green hoodie. There's a t-shirt as well that I bought this year. It's got all the mileage on the back, like South Stack 0, 65 to the next stop, and then your tox is 141 and how many left to the end. It's good t-shirt. Just good, really. I had a few texts anyway, so I'm going to read these texts, make a decision, and then I might just go home, cancel me recovery. He ain't coming anyway, is he? Let's face it. It'll be embarrassing now, really, isn't it? It's just a flipping wiring connector. But I'm going to come back and do it again. I think that's the go. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do it myself off my own accord. I'm going to come here and speak to the lady who let me have the key for this. And she offered me tins of other drinks are available, but just not tonight. She offered me these. She said there's some food somewhere, I don't know where, I've not even looked. No, I've got no idea. But I'll come up here, I'm going to have to bring her and the geezer a bottle of wine and a box of chocolates or a box of biscuits or something, just to say thank you. Because I've been sat in here since 10, waiting for RAC, and then I've turned out it's just a wiring connector, so I think we're going to go home. Anyway, disappointed I couldn't bring you the video I wanted to bring you, but what I could say, I'm going to come and do it again, and I'll do it myself. I'll put it on the group page to see if anybody else wants to do it, and I'll explain due to my bike breaking down, etc. I'm going to go and do it. I want to honour the fact that it's for the nurses, and right, I've chucked some money in the pot, but I feel a bit, I've not achieved the ride, so I'm going to come and achieve the ride. There's no reason why I can't. This car park's not locked, so I could come on here same time as I have tonight, sit here, watch the sun go down, 9:30, go, make sure I stop at Flint, do the ride properly, have a set break, go to Zoxer, have a set break, do the Lincoln one, have a set break, into Skeg, do the same thing, go and watch the sun come up over the coast, go to the Mackies or something and get a burger and go home. Oh well, anyway, that's that, so I'll leave it at that. I'll put some pictures on the end of South Stack and what have you that I've seen around here. It's been beautiful, so thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and we'll do it again a few more weeks time, eh? I'm going to see if this bike causes any problems on the way back. I might have to have another catch up with you. See you later. Oh, as you can see, I've decided, sod it, I'm going. I've cancelled my RAC recovery because they kept sending me messages saying en route, en route, en route, but it wouldn't be till 2:45 was the original message. That's locked. Thank you to that. Carol and Ewan or Ewan, I will be back. I'm going to sort them out with some wine or something. Basically, under here at the back of my throttle, that wiring connector there had come off. But that's life. These things happen, don't they? Little bit of a video diary for you. RAC is shocking. Is all I can take from it. 2 mornings. Yeah. I know where I'm going anyway. I think I'm just going to stick to the old. It absolutely runs fine now. But when we first fired it up, it sounded like an absolute sack of shite. It's pulling fine, it's revving fine. So I've still got the engine management light out there, which if I go into my vehicle and then across, have it checked by a specialist workshop engine. I've got diagnostics at home that I had for the R, so I'm hoping they can read this. I'll have a look, see if I can find what that engine fault is, and then if I can knock it out, I'll knock it out. If not, then it's a trip to the dealer. But I'm not impressed by that really. It's ruined my night. I've so looked forward. I've been pushing that event on social media now for a good couple of weeks. Now I'm going on this trip. I've got 60 quid put in the bank. I donated the original price to do it anyway, plus I bought a hoodie and a t-shirt. The hoodie I've got on now just to keep me warm on the way back, if needed. Yeah, it sounds absolutely fine, doesn't it? I mean, BMWs are awkward bikes anyway, I know that, but that's ridiculous. I mean, it's what are we on now? 35 miles an hour, absolutely fine. The throttle seems fine. I don't know. Well, basically that's the end of that then, so I'm going to ride off back home to Staffordshire. Probably got about 3 hours, well we're now 12:30. 2.5, 3 hours if I stick to the main M55 M6 route, which I don't really fancy doing, it's going to be boring as food. But with the fact I've had a bit of gravel, the fact it's been playing up a touch, it's probably the safer option, so then we'll just see. Anyway, so I'm just heading my way back down. I forgot this has got cornering lights this side, it's absolutely amazing, you know? The more you lean, the more light sort of comes on. Totally forgot about that. Yeah. Don't ride in the dark that often anymore. Now that I don't really commute. Anyway, I'm waffling balls as usual, so thanks for sticking around for this one. It's not been the trip I wanted it to be. I am genuinely gutted. I don't just say that with a light-hearted expression. I am genuinely gutted. I wanted to do that trip. Done it a couple of times. It means a lot to me, so I am gutted. But such is life, innit, as they say. So I'm going to get off. I'll piece this together to make some form of video, and then in a few weeks' time we'll come back and we'll do it ourselves on our own accord. But this time we will go to Skeg from here, and the money I've raised, then I won't feel so ashamed to not have done the route for it. You know what I mean? I'll feel proud of myself that I've actually put that money and done that trip. So anyway, see you again on the next one. You take care. Ciao for now.